Just when you thought Prince Harry and Meghan Markle could not drop any lower in the vision and the view of Americans across this beautiful, gilded land, well, folks, we're here to tell you they have managed to land in an all-new spot, as low as they can go because Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are mad at free speech. We'll tell you what's going on in the battle brewing between the former royals and Zuckerberg right now. Well, folks, it's a wonderful day here at the studios in somewhere sunny USA, and we have free speech indeed, and we're glad to spread it all around this beautiful country we call the US of A. By the way, if you're an international listener, well, we're just as happy as can be to have you as well. Folks, no matter where you're from, no matter what you're doing, click the like button, and we'll tell you why many are viewing Meghan Markle and Prince Harry in an even worse light. We didn't think it was possible, but here we are. Here they're going. And there they go again. All right, folks, here we go. It is out of, and it says by John Nolte, Harry and Meghan oppose Facebook restoring free speech. They're such lovely residents of America. Really, really, really. They have acclimated so quickly. To the surprise of no one, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, two of the most insufferable grifters on the planet, oppose Facebook's decision to restore free speech. Last week, in a stunning reversal, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg ended years of denying Facebook censorship and censoring user content by announcing that Facebook will stop censoring user content. We have yet to see if he keeps that promise, but if he does, there will be no more fake fact checkers and no more content removal and no more bans except in egregious cases or outright law breakifying. This reversal will also affect other Meta social media companies like Threads and Instagram. 4 years ago, Zuckerberg blacklisted President Trump's Facebook and Instagram accounts, so this is nothing less than a bombshell. Well, in a statement that reads like it was written by an AI program set on smug, good job, John, that's well played, Mr. Nolte, virtuous and Orwell, the Harry Meg claim that if Zuckerberg ends censorship, it will hurt the cause of free speech. It doesn't matter whether your views are left, right, or somewhere in between. The latest news from Meta about changes to their policies directly undermines free speech, opens the statement. This should deeply concern us all. Meghan and Harry are not happy, and Americans seem not very happy with them. This is out of hot air. Ed Morrissey says, and now a word from royalty about discussion amongst the peasants. Yeah, this is going well. Let's go down here and read the full thing. This is what they had to say, okay? We've already said that it doesn't matter whether your views... Okay. Contrary to the company's talking points, allowing more abuse and normalizing this kind of hateful speech serves to silence speech and expression, not foster it. In an already confusing and in many instances, intentionally disruptive information environment. By the way, folks, I'm reading this in a higher pitch because I don't think that Harry wrote this. Meta has shown their words and commitments have very little meaning or integrity. As they announce these changes, undoubtedly responding to political winds, they once again abandon public safety in favor of profit, chaos, and control. The company's decision to roll back protections is so far away from its stated values and commitments to its users, including the parents and families calling for change around the globe, that it's now deeply deceptive. Harry and Meghan are furious that Facebook is going to stop censoring. And by that, what we mean is they're going to stop the political, partisan fact checkers, the organizations which were designed to maintain a hegemony where conservatives and moderates were not allowed to share anything that was disagreed with by the elites. So Meghan and Harry, who they contribute so much to society, so much, they're angry because Facebook is modifying itself to be moderate. Panel, what say you about Meghan and Harry? Do you think this will ingratiate them into the American marketplace? Maybe make Meghan's next show even more popular than it was already going to be?
I'll just go back to the UK. Oh, wait, you burned your bridge there too.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, they're just trying to make it more like home. You know, like there's no free speech in the UK, so might as well make it the same thing here. I just love this perspective of just like, look, guys, this is a serious threat to free speech. He wants to let you say whatever you want.
I think there's going to have to be some involvement of our government in the United States to kind of bring this around to other countries, to have an understanding of, suppressing people's rights is a bad idea. And maybe you don't agree that people should have free speech in your country, but we do. So if you're going to, utilize any of our platforms, our internet, anything like that, you're going to have to, allow for some free speech. And there's that. I think that, having her specifically and the prince of, well, I guess he's not even a prince, and that redheaded, loss of a stepchild kid, here in this country, trying to pontificate about their opinions on speech. First and foremost, she's like the last person I would listen to. And this is the problem with celebrities, I would say. Nobody's listening to them anymore because they've revealed themselves to be quite daft, and intellectually dishonest, and rules for thee, not for me. I mean, they've turned off the audiences that they're trying to appeal to. And in crises, they should just shut up, because they often lack the depth or the bandwidth, intellectually, or even as far as information travels, to participate in conversations about complex issues. She doesn't understand free speech, but then again, she blew up her chance to be a princess, as I've suggested earlier. So her free speech blew up a lot of things for her life. Maybe she should self-censor and leave everybody else be.
It's just the whole conversation. It's more proof of, I think, why people are turning to us in the first place instead of the legacy media, is because they realize that people like Meghan don't live in our world. Her bubble, her sphere, is a very different bubble, very different sphere, very different lifestyle, very different thought process than the normal, average, everyday American. I would imagine that it is challenging for anybody who is elite to even know what it's like to just have day-to-day struggles and just kind of want to know what reality is. And that is why it's a very interesting move on the part of Zuckerberg to remove these quote unquote fact checkers who really were more about making up the facts that they wanted to make up be real. The fact of the matter is that what X has done, what Elon has done with X, Twitter, is made it possible for the average, everyday human being to actually share our real thoughts. That was weird. Share our real thoughts and have discussions. And then I love the community notes, because on X, if people use it, that people can chime in and say, well, now wait a second, I saw over here this piece of information, and we're basically fact checking each other. I think that's a good thing. And it gives people the opportunity to go, okay, well, I can see what is real and what isn't real. And that's more or less what we need. What we don't need, like, I will say this. I'm going to kind of be sad about the lack of time that I'll be spending in Facebook jail in the future. That was always such a fun time to post those memes about, hey, look, I just got out of my 30 days of Facebook jail. I'll be a little bit sad to see those Facebook jail memes go away, but it's going to be nice to have a platform. Although, to be honest, part of the move could be the fact that a lot of people turned away from the Facebook platform in general these days for X, Twitter. I don't hardly use Facebook anymore. There's some group things that I go check here now and again, but that very well might be more the reason why, President Trump comes in, he gets elected, the writing is on the wall, and Zuckerberg sees that he needs to make money on this platform again, maybe move it to free speech.
Yeah. Reasons that she might not like free speech and he might not like free speech, talking about Meghan and Harry. You've got stuff like this on X. By the way, this doesn't have a community note, and we can't verify it, but I'm seeing a lot of this. So we didn't just put this up frivolously. I'm seeing a lot of posts about this that maybe indicate it could be true. We can't verify it right now. That maybe some of the people that Meghan was hugging, gosh, I hope this is not true. I really, from my heart, I hope this is not true, because it's bad if it is. That Meghan is hugging alleged actors. So And there's a lot of this on X. We're not going to put it all up there. We can't verify it. But right or wrong, true or not, fake or real, they might not like that being out there.
You know, the fascinating thing with Meghan Markle here is I think that she would also still feel like she is slightly lowering herself by hugging an actor here, someone that is hired to do the job. It also makes it very clear just how into a hug you're going to be getting. It's a very clinical way of viewing a hug if that happens. The thing I've been thinking about with Meghan Markle specifically is I think she comes from such a California perspective. She is just this, it's almost as if she's trying so hard to be the stereotype of a California liberal here, someone that is doing shows that appear to appeal to the Hollywood crowd, like doing recipes in the cosplaying as a person who is cooking, but also doing it in the most expensive way possible in a rented house that obviously she doesn't own and has paid a ridiculous amount of money to do it. They're delaying this show releasing on Netflix. Why? Because her primary audience is currently going through a natural and governmental disaster, or the fact that she has said, oh, well, the poors shouldn't have free speech. To me, this just sounds like someone who has had a lot of money, who has probably walked into most social situations feeling like they are better than other people. And it just kind of, it's very off-putting, but I also can see the kind of person who would sympathize with that is probably a wealthy California liberal, probably on the young side and looking to be a social climber as well. So maybe she's just got her audience down. Like it's super niching.
She's Taylor Lorenzo.
Could you imagine though being this girl and be like, dear mom and dad, my career in Hollywood is going great. Just got cast in a great role as pretend victim for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Love it. Good night, game over, drive home safely. Folks, this video is done. But before we all head home, we only ask one thing. Folks, as you get ready to head on out, consider clicking that like button, share, subscribe, click it, stick it to those pesky algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below and share your thoughts, for a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Waste not that beautiful personality of yours. And folks, we would say as you get ready to head out the door, that it has been an honor to spend time with you, an attitude of gratitude each and every time that you elect to join together with us. Breaking bread and breaking entertainment, well, the industry. No, we like entertainment. It's the industry that irks us sometimes. Well, it was a good time. We hope you had a good time. Folks, until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.